What is the meaning of life? You either go big or you go home, as they say. You accomplish the goals that you set out for yourself. You try to live the best life you can. That means working hard to provide for yourself. They say the harder you work, the more you will accomplish the goals that you want. Nowadays, in 2020, it is so obviously known that with the capabilities of the internet, you could probably make a pretty good living for yourself instead of going the traditional route of trying to get a job at an establishment like a fast food place, a warehouse, or a grocery store. So the old saying, go big or go home, is you put all your eggs into one basket, work your ass off to get where you want to be in life. And to be honest, not everybody wants to do that 9 to 5 job. Do I believe in life? There's a lot of people that tell you you will never make it, you will never amount to anything. Those are the people that suck, because everybody should be motivated to accomplish the goals and achieve the dreams that they have. Because we all have dreams and we all have passions, but I believe some of the dreams that we have are so far out there that will never ever happen. But we should accomplish goals, because if you accomplish a small goal and progress into a bigger goal and a bigger goal, then that's when you know your life is on the right track. But for me, I think a goal for everybody is to have a real nice vehicle, whatever that is, and a place that you call your own. If it's an apartment, it's a house, it's a RV, whatever you consider your life, where you live is where you live. Do you need a house with 5 acres of land? Is that your goal? You know what you got to do to get to that goal in life. And I always say, strive to achieve every goal that you possibly can while you're young, because when you're older, that's when you're supposed to be chilling, relaxing, and that's when it's your time just to live the rest of your life chilling. And as a young person, you should try to achieve making the most money you possibly can, so when you get to the retirement age, you have money to do everything with. So finding a job, especially in 2020, is pretty crazy, because most people aren't even open. And I always believe, and I always tell people, getting a job is always depending on where you live. If you live in a small, real small rural area, like a boondock town, a town out in the middle of nowhere, a town with like 400 or 500 people, your shots for jobs is very limited. I grew up in a very small town my whole life, and the job opportunities were never there. You would either have to commute 45 minutes one way to get a job, or you literally had to move and go to a bigger city, because these small, very small towns really don't offer much. They might have like a Subway, a McDonald's, and maybe a Walmart, and that's your limitation. That's the only jobs you can get. And if you live in, let's say, a big urban environment, let's say like a Jacksonville, Florida, a Miami, Florida, a Atlanta, Georgia, Chicago, Illinois, New York City, your options for jobs are endless. But then there's more people going for jobs, but there's still more jobs available. Instead of saying, okay, there's 3 or 4 jobs where I live now, you go to, let's say, Toronto, Canada, and now there's 300 jobs. So there's something at least you can get. And a lot of times you can say, okay, I have a pickup truck, I have a lawnmower, I'll go cut people's grass for $40. You gotta think outside the box. You have a pickup truck and you live in a town where people don't have trash delivery. Say, hey, for $10 or $15 or whatever, I'll come around, pick up your trash, and take it to a dump or to a landfill, whatever. But I just believe in life, you have to try And I believe where you live is where it makes you or breaks you. Because I've always told people, if you live out in the country, you're really not going to have opportunities for jobs or for really anything. And I always tell people, if you can commute to the other job and it's like 40-minute drive, no matter how you get there and you can be consistent, you probably can get a job. But I just don't believe if you live in a tiny small town, you're not going to be able to get a job. But I do believe that's a main setback for a lot of people. They live in small communities that really offers nothing. Like I said, you know how long it took me to find a job? Because I lived in a small town most of my life. It was very, very difficult because I didn't have a car. I couldn't get from A to B. And it was just like, I'm stuck as like a 25-year-old not working. Did I want to work? You're damn right I did. I wanted to make a living. I wanted to make money. But if you can make money other ways, maybe uploading YouTube content, doing other things, then try to do that. But at the end of the day, go big and don't go home. Actually achieve the goals that you set out for yourself. Actually accomplish the things that you want in your life. Live the life that you want, not what somebody else wants. If someone tells you no, say, I'm doing it anyway, baby. Prove those motherfuckers wrong. Prove those motherfuckers that you are going to do what you need to do to better your life. And not be the bum, the scrub, and the weird person that they say you are. Do the things that you need to do to step your game up. My name is Trevor, just shooting the real shit with you guys. Like I said, I really love making some money. I really don't love the job that I do now, but I'm very happy that I do have one. So as always, hit that like button, subscribe button, and I'll see you guys on the flip side.